Hello, guys. Welcome to the podcast number 4, episode number 4. Today we have with us again Saili Didi, who's a psychologist, and my friend Yash Pai, who motivates people to do things in their life. Yeah, that's them. If you haven't seen them before, तो पहले के podcast जाके check करो. उन लोग है बहुत amazing panel है ये. मैं सिर्फ host हूँ यहाँ का. And this is the continuation of the last podcast, that is podcast episode number 3. तो इफ यू हैवंट वॉच दैट पहले जाके वो देखो फिर आके ये देखो तो शायद से ज्यादा और रिलेटेबल होगा आपके लिए. लेट्स गेट इनटू इट. तो साइली दीदी, आई ऑलवेज हैव दिस क्वेश्चन इन माय माइंड कि हाउ डू वी कंट्रोल आवर माइंड, एंड इफ can we control it, and if yes, if we can control it, then how can we train it to do the things that we want it to do. कि मतलब अगर मेरे को ये करना है तो मैं कैसे ट्रेन करूं मेरे माइंड को कि ये चीज के लिए मैं क्या करूं क्या नहीं करूं.
Cheryl. So there's a term in psychology which we call as reinforcement. There is positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement. The idea behind this is basically to increase the frequency of behaviors that you want to do again and again, and behaviors that you don't want to do. I'm assuming that when you say you want to control your mind and train it to do what you want, you want it to reflect in your behavior, right? कि माइंड को कंट्रोल करके एक तरीके से बिहेव करना है जो भी नहीं कर पा रहे हो.
करेक्ट
है ना? You're asking about that. Okay. So imagine that you have to get a rabbit to run through a running course and reach the end of the lane, and it has to run in the same lane. 3 lane का track है. It has to run in the same lane. You can either dangle a carrot in front of the rabbit and make sure that it runs behind the carrot so that वो एक ही lane में जाके end तक पहुंच जाएगा. Or you can motivate it by using a stick. कि हर बार वो lane छोड़ा तो you beat it so that it gets back on the track. Now both approaches work, but the carrot one is obviously more efficient. It's also more humane. The stick one takes a lot of time because stick only tells it what not to do. It doesn't tell it what to do. So which is why the carrot one works better. है ना? So you will see offices, they give incentives, they give promotions, or when we are younger in school, teachers give extra credit for or extra marks for good handwriting. Or in colleges, you get extra credit for participating in social events or cultural events. All these are, they are dangling a carrot in front of you, making you behave in a particular way. They are not saying हम marks cut करेंगे या ऐसा कुछ है ना. They are not using the stick. But when it comes to us controlling our own mind, we often end up using the stick. So for example, say you have decided not to check your ex's Instagram account. Lock कर दिया है. You don't want to check your ex's Instagram account, but you can't help it. You can't control your mind. And after every few days, you're going to unblock the account, check क्या हो रहा है, and then again block it. And then you're going to punish yourself, feeling guilty about it, and berating yourself. Arey, I have no control. Arey, I am this. Arey, I am that. Feel bad for the whole day. Then after a few days, repeat the same thing again. Or say you want to go for a exercise regime, or you want to go on a diet. There will come a day when you will skip the exercise, or there will come a day when you will cheat in your diet, and the whole day you will feel guilty. Maybe the next day you will starve yourself. All these things you're doing to punish yourself in the hopes that you will control your mind and it will help in doing things the way you want want your mind to do. But that is not how it works. It's always better to dangle a carrot in front of your mind. So how this works is, reward yourself, reward your mind by thanking it for allowing you to do what you want it to do. So for example, you want to train your mind to help you concentrate in your studies more. Okay. So you divide your time. So अगर आपका goal है कि मुझे 2 घंटा continuous पढ़ाई करनी है, I want to be able to concentrate 2 hours in a stretch. आज आप 1 घंटा भी नहीं बैठ पा रहे हो, आप आधा घंटा भी नहीं बैठ पा रहे हो, यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू जंप टू 2 hours directly, right? So divide your goal into small parts first. Okay. uh, Now once you start concentrating for half an hour or 15 minutes, whatever it is, reward yourself with something, and whatever it may be. Maybe watching a series. Like when I get monotonous work to do, or office ka kaam karna hai, college ka kaam karna hai, काफी monotonous, which I have no mood for doing, but I have to do. I often reward myself by completing one chunk and then watching an episode of some series that I'm. So your reward depends on you. What is it that you like? Do you want to hear a song? Do you want to watch an episode? Do you want to browse through social media? But whatever it is that you plan to do, plan to give yourself as a reward, make sure it is not addictive. So you can't start, say, a money heist episode and say, I'm going to use it as reward. Because if it's ending on a cliffhanger, you are not going to stop when the episode ends. You will continue. And wo reward reh gaya, you will start binge watching. So remember what are your addictions, what you cannot control, and don't use them as rewards. Use something else, maybe a chocolate, maybe a sweet, maybe some chips, or whatever it is that motivates you. Use those rewards. So after you finish one chunk, reward yourself. Slowly start increasing these chunks. So एक बार 30 minutes को आप reward कर रहे हो, you will reach a point where you will realize कि okay, now 30 minutes I can concentrate. Then expand the reward time to say 1 hour or 45 minutes, and then slowly take it to 2 hours, like this. So you are reinforcing your mind to do whatever you want it to do. Now, in this, make sure that your reinforcement is immediate. जैसे ही हो जाता है, खुद को reinforce करो. Don't do something now and say I will reward myself at the end of the night. बीच में बहुत time चला जाता है. Then it doesn't make a difference at all. It has to be immediately. Goal achieve किया, reward मिल जाना चाहिए. And slowly start tapering off. तो पहले तो आपको हर बार खुद को reward करना पड़े. Then once it starts becoming a habit, reward so 2-3 दिन के बाद करो, 2-4 बार के बाद करो. So slowly start tapering it off till you will realize it has become a habit and you don't need the reward anymore. So this is positive reinforcement. This is something that you can definitely do. So I had in fact used positive reinforcement and lost about 20 kgs based on diet and exercise a few years ago. Then of course I stopped dieting and I gained all that weight back. But, so what I used to do is for a week of following the diet and following the exercise regime, I would allow myself Saturday evening to Sunday morning, matlab Sunday afternoon tak, to cheat. Cheat matlab eat whatever I want. So how this helped was, agar in the week I get a craving for something, say I want to eat pani puri in the week, I tell myself I will eat it at the end of the week and the craving goes away. So eventually I only got cravings in the weekend, or even if I did not get cravings in the weekend, I got cravings in the week, I could delay it till the weekend and it helped. Yes.
So since this is concerned about eating habits, ऐसा कभी हुआ है कि the craving is ठीक है, चलो अभी पानी पूरी खाना है सैटरडे इवनिंग को, तो वो पानी पूरी खा लिया, बट कभी कभी होता है ना, वो चीट मील गेट्स कन्वर्टेड इनटू अ चीट डे, देन चीट मंथ, देन तो गया पूरा. ऐसा होता है ना कि अरे अभी छोड़ ही दो, अभी तो खा ही लिया है, तो व्हाई नॉट जस्ट कंटिन्यू.
वो तब होता है ना when we don't plan cheat days. क्यों ऐसा होता है? You are cheating today. You don't know when your next cheat day is going to be, or you are cheating in this meal. You don't know when your next cheat meal is going to be. So you tell yourself, अच्छा आज मैं खा लेता हूँ, कल से I will diet. Then tomorrow you eat something else, and then you say from tomorrow I will diet again. This is because you are not planning your cheat days. But see, you're having a cheat meal, and someone says, अरे पानी पूरी खाया, but मुझे वड़ा पाव खाना था, or you should have had vada pav today instead of pani puri.
तो
You
मिसिंग
can,
आउट हो जाता है, मिसिंग आउट, अरे यार ये खाया नहीं मैंने.
हाँ, but you know कि अगले सैटरडे आप वापस खाने वाले हो, because I have planned it that next Saturday I'm going to cheat again. If I have not planned it, I can't tell my mind not now. If I only keep telling my mind not now, the mind will say why not. Instead, I'm telling my mind not now on Saturday.
Makes
So
sense.
then it takes effort. It's not effortless. Suddenly nahi hoga. Obviously, it will take a lot of willpower. But once you are consistent even in your cheat days को definitely cheat करने का, don't diet on your cheat days. Once you're consistent on your cheat days, you will get a discipline even in your cheat days.
Okay.
I won't understand क्योंकि मेरे लिए हर दिन cheat day ही है फिलहाल. So and another thing, Saili Didi, that I wanted to ask is that a very dear friend of mine asked the same question, which I think कि काफी लोग के साथ होता है और मेरे साथ भी हो कि can we control our mind, तो हमने अभी बोल दिया, लेकिन a person more often thinks severely worst of the situations around them. Like हम बहुत कुछ सोचते हैं हमारे जिंदगी में क्या हो रहा है, अगर एक छोटा सा चीज हो गया, एक छोटा सा नेगेटिव चीज हो गया, तो हम वही सोचते बैठते हैं कि मतलब अभी ये हो गया तो शायद से बाद में भी ये होगा. So a friend of mine, she got an opportunity once, बहुत अच्छा opportunity सब था, but then she rejected because उसको वापस से लगा कि मैं इसमें वापस fail होगी because वो पहले fail हुई थी उसमें. So how to get over this thing and how to deal with this situation where you know that you could do something good, like you could be better in this thing, but तेरा mind तेरे को allow ही नहीं कर रहा है कि तू अच्छा सोचे, तू बोल रहा है कि नहीं मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगी क्योंकि उस दिन मेरे साथ ये हुआ था. Just going back into the past again and again and haunting myself.
You know, it's actually quite a common problem that people have, that you're not able to let go of your past and think into the future. वैसे actually you bring your past into your future. फ्यूचर के बारे में सोच तो रहे हो बट पास्ट का बैगेज लेके जा रहे हो. यू आर नॉट गोइंग विदाउट योर बैगेज इन द फ्यूचर. दैट हैपेंस अ लॉट. सो इन द प्रीवियस पॉडकास्ट, if you remember, I said the most important function of your mind is to make sure you are safe and you are happy.
Correct. How?
And the way it does this is it anticipates the negativity. It anticipates the problems so that it can prepare yourself. You can prepare yourself for problems to come. Okay. Now, a part of your mind is also like a 3 to 4 year old child, which is quite impulsive, which doesn't really understand, the bigger picture, the holistic picture. Okay. So, for example, say a child gets burnt in a candle, on a candle. A child gets burns his finger on a candle, and the child sees someone using fire to cook. The child is going to get afraid because for the child, candle ka fire or cooking ka fire is one and the same. It burns. It doesn't really understand that you can tame the fire to do something else. So one part of your mind is like that. एक बार कुछ हो गया, like once you're hurt, it anticipates the hurt in the future. It doesn't want you to get hurt in the future and therefore asks you to stop. मत जाओ उधर जाके, you will get hurt. You remember that time you did that, then you felt so bad, then you इतना रोए थे, ऐसा हुआ था वैसा हुआ था. आओ ही मत उधर.
Red flag.
It doesn't consider the possibility कि कदाचित अच्छा हो, शायद अच्छा हो सकता है. Maybe it will turn into a positive thing. It doesn't consider that fact, which is why you tend to hold on to your past negativity and use it as a guiding principle and say, I failed then, so I will fail in the future. So the easiest thing to do is to put reminders about stuff where you have accomplished certain things. So every time you think I can't do it, change the frequency and show your mind that you have done it. एक बार पहले किया था. So recently a friend of mine was applying to a PhD program somewhere, and she was feeling very scared of the interview with a professor जिसके साथ उसका इंटरव्यू पहले हुआ था in some other context. And she was like, because I failed in that interview, the coming interview also I'm going to fail. And that was not even helping her to apply properly. जो proposal लिखना था वो भी वो नहीं लिख पा रही थी. So then I reminded her of her college days, day before this interview. They were old memories, but college days, seminar days, when she had actually written a beautiful proposal. There she had actually aced the interviews. So that way she could tell her mind that I have done it. And that made the difference. And she could actually write the application and do it. So one is remind yourself of things that you have done before. Then don't think of the end goal. Abhi, now say for example, you said your friend let go of the opportunity because she thought, what if she fails? I'm saying take it one step at a time. Start with writing your resume. If you've done that, then just apply. Can you apply the application tab soch? Then you think of acing the interview. Then once you are in the job, think of one day at a time. I'm going to do my best one day at a time. The more you take things one day at a time, the more it helps your mind to sort of acclimatize and say, ha, this much I can deal with. I'm not thinking of 100% in the future. This much I can deal. So that helps. Another something I would like to say is every emotion of ours, including fear, has a purpose. So you can actually, if you want, you can actually ask your mind, what is it helping me to do? So for example, if you have stage fright, okay, what is the stage fright protecting you from? Probably public humiliation. So then your real fear is public humiliation. Your fear is not stage. Fear is public humiliation. Then if you once you reach that fear, you can actually start exposing yourself bit by bit to those things. Yeah. So start in a small group of friends. See when pay attention to them when they upload it, get their feedback, build up your confidence, then expand it to your relatives, then do it in a small open mic. ऐसे करते करते धीरे धीरे अपना stage fright you can get over it. This one. Or you can just directly go long way and एक बार कर दो जिस जो भी you're afraid of whatever, just do it. And then when you realize that you did not die, this thing did not kill you. Even if you got humiliated, it did not kill you. You lived to see the day. So
Okay.
once you get that, it will be easier. Of course, it will take practice, but it will be easier.
Okay, thank you, Saili Didi, thank you Ashba for being a part of the podcast. Guys, if you want to follow them, their links are in the description, so you can go and follow them. And thank you guys for watching. Please do hit
Thank
the
you.
subscribe button and
And
press the bell icon so that every time we post, you might be notified. And comment below which section do you like the most, and also which topic you would like us to cover. Thank you guys. Thank you Yash Bhai, and thank you Saili Didi. Until next
thank
time.
you,
Bye bye.
Siley. Thanks, Madhuri.